humans. I love how humans think they're You know we're not smarter than God, right? Allan Aguirre with your Incorruptible 2-minute warning. We are in 2 Corinthians, starting chapter 5 today. Yes, we are starting chapter 5 today. It is a Thursday, I believe. You have to sometimes wonder why bother with humans. I just can't help it. It's like I walk into these little human traps, trying to be nice and friendly, and inevitably God will pop into the conversation, and not everybody's interested in that conversation. That's the only conversation I have. Especially when it comes to matters of life. And the love of many will wax cold. Doesn't it say that? So I should snap out of it, Alan. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, our heavenly dwelling. That's what this section of the letter is called. For we know that if the tent, the sukkah, that is our earthly home is destroyed, we have a building from God, a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. For in this tent, in this sukkah, this one right here, this one, we groan, longing to put on our heavenly dwelling. If indeed, by putting it on, we may not be found naked. That's a little weird thing to say there. In a complete Jewish Bible, with this around us, we will not be found naked. Verse 4, for while we are still in this tent, we groan, being burdened. Not that we would be unclothed, but that we would be further clothed, so that what is mortal may be swallowed up by life. Complete Jewish Bible, verse 4 puts it like this. Yes, while we are in this body, we groan with the sense of being oppressed. It is not so much that we want to take something off, but rather to put something on over it, like a prayer shawl, so that we must die, so that what must die may be swallowed up by the life. I like that. He who has prepared us for this very thing is God, who has given us the Spirit as a guarantee. So we are always of good courage. We know that while we are at home in the body, we are away from the Lord. Those last two verses, 5 and 6, are English Standard. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Yes, we are of good courage, and we would rather be away from the body and at home with the Lord. So, whether we are at home or away, we make it our aim to please Him. Did you hear that? Whether we are here, whether we are there, it doesn't matter. Your aim, we make our aim to please Him. That's what we should be doing. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may receive what is due. I'm going to say this last part. Verse 10. For we must all appear, because it's the completion of the thought. Verse 10. Let me go to verse 9. So whether we are at home or away, we make it our aim to please Him. That's the only thing that matters. Nothing stinking else matters. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Messiah, so that each one may receive what is due for what he has done in the body, whether good or evil.
The views and opinions expressed during our broadcasts are solely those of the broadcast producers, hosts, and/or guests, etc., and are not necessarily the views or opinions of the Travelogue Network, its sponsors, or affiliates.